The need for stability in capital of some investment and brokerage firms is now more critical if Uganda's securities market, with a capitalization of nearly 24 trillion shillings, is to expand.
Key challenges I think we're facing as an industry is the level of capitalization of our intermediaries. And I think that's normally, when Kevin said not for loss, not for profit, it's important that businesses make enough money to be able to sustain themselves. Because usually when in the absence of sufficient resources, they start to cut corners. The temptation is high to start to cut corners. And that normally is a symptom of just lack of support of sufficient financial resources.
An integrity-centered discourse as a tool for capital mobilization has been convened in Kampala by the Chartered Institute of Securities and Investment.
There's an interesting example at the moment with a fund manager in the UK, Neil Woodford, who's a well-known fund manager. Some fund managers are anonymous and behind the scenes, but this guy is actually pretty well-known. He set up his own fund. He attracted lots of money from some of the big, well-established wealth managers. And what's been coming out in the last few months is that his big flagship fund has run into trouble. And again, it's just stories, but they've now had to block the fund. You can't make any withdrawals.
In the planned market survey by the Capital Markets Authority, intermediaries in this business will be expected to hit and maintain particular thresholds of compliance.
In making the contract, you need to be fair, number one. You need to be fair in making that contract. And two, you need to observe the conditions of that contract. You need to be honest about how you go about it. And there are certain things that arise in the process that will arise whatsoever. As an agent or a fiduciary, there are problems of opportunism that will come, problems of conflict of interest. How do you deal with that? Because if, for instance, you're a fund manager and you're trading on your own account and also trading on the account of somebody else.
Reina Ojon, NTV Business.